I'm Joe Deere. I'm the author of Directing in Musical Theater, an Essential Guide. Directing in musical theater is a blueprint for your dream production. So it will guide you from building a foundation for your production, whether that production is meant to be a palace, or it's a vacation house, or a shack. It will take you through every step of the construction of that production. It's designed to work for either an experienced director or a novice, a person who may have some understanding of directing plays but maybe hasn't directed musicals, or even people who do have experience directing musicals but are looking for new approaches or a way to organize what they've been doing. Directing in musical theater has a really useful feature at the beginning of every section of the book, and that is we've got a timeline laid out for the director so that they know they have covered everything they need to accomplish in each phase of production. One of the things we worry about as directors of musicals is, have I done everything I needed to do? You spend your time looking over your shoulder to be sure, did I covered the bases on this? Did I prepare in these ways? Have I gotten the important things that need to be done taken care of at the right time in production? These timelines at the beginning of each section of the book are a kind of insurance policy that help make sure you haven't missed anything critical. Directing in musical theater is broken down into 5 sections that mirror the process of being a director. The first section is called conception, and it's the part where you read the script, listen to the score, and imagine, what's the story about? What story do I want to tell? How can I find my authentic way into the production, rather than feeling like I'm just going to do a knockoff of somebody else's production, either a production you've seen that influenced you or the original Broadway production. This book is to help you become the director of your own production. The second phase of creating a musical is called collaboration. And it's the place where you start to work with the choreographer, the music director, all the specialized coaches that come into the process, your designers, and you can infect them with your same passion for the story that you're going to tell and get everybody moving together on the same page. In a lot of ways, a director of a musical is really the lead horse of a team pulling an enormous wagon, and you need to get all those horses working together. The third phase of creating a musical is called rehearsal. And this goes from casting the show, staging it, coaching actors, directing scenes, blocking, working with your choreographer to tell all of that story, and getting it so that you're at the most finished place you can be before you leave the rehearsal studio. And that moves into the fourth phase of production, and that is called production. That's where you move into the theater and you integrate lighting and sound and musicians and scenery and all the many technical elements and still maintain the story that you've been telling. The final phase is called performance, and that's where you put it before an audience. And this helps you know how to do that well, how to maintain a show, how to step away, and when it's all done, how to do a productive postmortem on the production and really look at what went well so you can continue doing that, and what didn't go as well so you can figure out how to avoid doing it in the future.